Hi, this is Caitlin. Thank you so much for joining me for practice today. Today we will focus our attention on the rotation of consciousness, the guided body scan, the first step from moving from your conscious mind into the body and the subconscious. Taking a moment to move into whatever position feels most comfortable to you today. That could be lying on your back, on your side, or even on the belly, or upright against a wall, gathering any props you need to make your body feel completely at ease and supported. You may wish to have a pillow underneath your head, a bolster or pillow underneath your knees, an eye mask to block out any light. Taking any micro adjustments to let your body get even 2% more comfortable, really sinking into the support beneath you, knowing that Yoga Nidra is an effortless practice where you can relax, release, and let go. And that one of the techniques we use to bring that relaxation to our physical body is the rotation of consciousness, the guided body scan, which is the focus of our practice today. Gently closing the eyes now, if you haven't yet already, if that feels comfortable to you, and taking a deep inhale in through the nose and exhale all the way out. Relax, release, let something go. Inhaling again through the nose all the way up to the crown of the head, pausing for a moment, and then relax, release, let something go. Taking a moment to see or sense your heart space, tuning in to the sensations around your heart. You might put the palm of your hand on your heart to really tune in to that space, feeling or sensing your heartbeat, and just noticing where it's at this moment. Perhaps it might feel slightly rapid, or perhaps it might feel slow. And whatever is coming up for you, not trying to change anything. There is nothing to fix. There is no need to judge. We're just noticing. And perhaps you could begin to imagine what it would be like to breathe into your heart space, the front of the heart, back of the heart, both sides of the heart. Taking a moment to be here and breathe into this space. And as you breathe here, bringing to mind your sankalpa, your intention or heart's desire. You may be working with a sankalpa already, or something may be coming up for you now in this moment as you are deeply attuned to this space in your body. or you may wish to use the following today. I am resting deeply now. I am resting deeply now. Repeating your sankalpa in your mind 3 times now. And as we move into the rotation of consciousness, as we glide from one part of the body to the other, perhaps as you move, you might envision a circle of light that gently radiates from each part as you move through your practice. And what color might that light be for you today? Tuning in now to the mouth, could you allow that brilliant light to radiate throughout your mouth? The tip of the tongue, the root of the tongue, the upper gums and teeth, lower gums and teeth, the right inner cheek, the left inner cheek, the entirety of the inside of the mouth. Could you radiate that light throughout the entirety of the inside of the mouth? The right nostril, the left nostril, the tip of the nose, the space between the eyebrows. Imagining that brilliant light radiating in the space between the eyebrows. The right eyebrow, temple, cheek, the right eye. Could the right eye radiate with that brilliant light like a glowing orb? The left eyebrow, temple, cheek, the left eye. Could the left eye radiate with that brilliant light like a glowing orb? The forehead, the scalp, top and back of the scalp, the hair follicles on the scalp. Could tiny balls of brilliant light radiate through each and every hair follicle on the scalp? The neck, the throat, the right collarbone, the right shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, the palm of the hand, the right thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. Could you radiate balls of light from the tips of each finger, extending outwards beyond the body? 5 streams of brilliant light radiating from the fingertips. Moving back up to the left collarbone, the left shoulder, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, the palm of the left hand, the left thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, the tips of all 5 fingers. Could you radiate balls of light that stream outwards beyond the physical body from the 5 fingertips? The right side of the chest, the left side of the chest, the navel, lower belly, the right hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, the sole of the foot, the right big toe, first toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe. And could you bring those radiant balls of light to the tips of each of the toes, shining outwards beyond the physical body, from the 5 tips of the toes, moving back up to the left hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, the sole of the foot, the left big toe, first toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe. And could you bring those brilliant balls of light to the tips of all 5 toes, shining outwards beyond the physical body, from the tips of the 5 toes, the whole front side of the body now. Can you radiate light from the whole front side of the body, the whole back side of the body, radiating light from the entirety of the back side of the body, the whole left side of the body, the whole right side of the body, the whole left side of the body, and the right side of the brain, radiating brilliant light from the whole left side of the body and the right side of the brain. The whole right side of the body and the left side of the brain. Can you radiate light from the whole right side of the body and the left side of the brain? The whole body now, radiating this brilliant ball of light throughout the entirety of the body, shining and glowing throughout the entirety of the body as you radiate this light source. And as you radiate this light source, could you turn up the brightness so it radiates even beyond the physical space of the body, creating a 360-degree bubble of light around the entirety of the body? And then could you contract the size of the ball, placing it in a tiny place somewhere in your body, a tiny flickering flame of light source somewhere in the body. And then could you expand it again, radiating throughout the entirety of the body and beyond, perhaps creating even a 3-foot radius around the body of this brilliant light. And then could you make it small one more time, placing that brilliant ball of light somewhere in the body, knowing that by placing it in the body, you can access this light at any time. It is always there for you, whenever you need. Taking a moment now to return to your sankalpa, your intention, your heart's desire, and perhaps you might see the words of your sankalpa in that brilliant, beautiful light that you've placed somewhere in the body. Repeating that in your mind 3 times as you see or sense the words in this radiant light. I am resting deeply now. And then slowly on your own time, beginning to return to the physical shape of the body, beginning to feel the support beneath you as you return to the space around you, perhaps Just beginning to wiggle your fingers, wiggling your toes, maybe a full body stretch with arms reached out overhead, and then gently rolling over to your favorite side if that feels accessible to you. Taking a moment to pause here and seal in your practice before slowly and gently bringing yourself back up to a seated position, bringing hands to heart center and closing out with 3 breaths. Inhaling in, 1 more sip of air, and then exhale all the way out. And again, inhaling in, taking 1 more sip of air in, and then exhale all the way out. And then one last time, inhale all the way in, 1 more sip of air, and then exhale all the way out. And then gently fluttering the eyes open if you haven't yet already. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed this practice, I'd be deeply grateful if you took a moment to like or subscribe, or simply leave a comment on this video and let me know how you're feeling after today's practice. I release recordings every week on Fridays, and I look forward to the next one where we get to practice again together.